Onwards and onwards with our Lord of the Rings adventure book game. Let's go into chapter 7. Chapter 7 is Shelob's Lair. Let's go ahead and reset all our plot cards. We have to get our new chapter 7 thing here. All right. And Frodo follows Gollum into the dark cave, not realizing this is where the voracious spider queen lies in wait, or lies waiting. Find the chapter 7 plot chart and put it near the book. Shuffle the story deck and deal 4 story cards to the players. We'll do that. I did already grab our side deck and clean that up. But place Samwise on the path to the lair. And Frodo and Gollum here in the lair entrance. We have the 3 web counters. The last person to see a spider goes first. I did see one on my walk this morning, so I'll go first. Only one hobbit can occupy a space at a time. Frodo and Samwise can enter but cannot leave a space with a web counter. And I'll explain something in a second, but Gollum the guide, Gollum can be moved just like a character miniature. He can leave web spaces and share spaces with hobbits. Naughty little fly players can discard 1 courage card or 2 matching story cards to remove a web counter in the same space as a hobbit or Gollum. So one of the things I didn't realize the very first time I played this, because it doesn't say it over here and it doesn't say it on these 2, but you have to do both of these before you can do a narrow escape. It says all other challenges completed. So don't skip like Frodo the Shire or Into the Darkness, even though nowhere else except for on the last one does it say that you have to do it. So just be aware of that. But other than that, we are good. And then as far as what it means to be inside Shelob's lair, does have a clarification in chapter 7. Any space beyond the lair entrance is inside Shelob's lair. So we're gonna have to get in there, get the cards we need. Okay, let's get our cards. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because it doesn't clarify that on the pages, but in the FAQ at the end of the rule book it does. I have a warfare, a courage, an adventure, and a ring. So 2 rings, okay. An insight, we're going to be trading for that insight. 2 courage, and a warfare. So there's our side deck, and we're ready to go. All right, so let's get running in here. We don't need that courage, and we don't need that warfare for a little while. So first of all, let's move Gollum up 1. We'll move... let's move Gollum up 1. We'll move Frodo up 2 using this let's see, this warfare, because we won't need that for a bit. And then we will so that's 3 movement, and then we will trade off this ring for that insight that we're going to need as soon as we get Samwise into the lair also. So there's that. And we have a way to remove some of these webs. And for this one, 1 through 13, we place it in those spaces. For 14, we place it with Samwise, a web with Samwise, and for 15, we place it with Frodo. So if there's already a web there, we don't have to worry about that. 7, that's not too bad. And we do have some rings if we need it. So, and we could use one without having to draw a corruption card. So I think we're doing okay so far. Oh, I forgot to draw my 2 cards though. I get a, what do I get? I get, well, there's an insight and there's Bilbo's journal. So we're doing good. All right. So let's move Samwise up 1. And we could get rid of an insight to get him inside and then just go ahead and place. Let's do that. We're going to move Samwise up 1 more, and then we can play our first challenge completed with the adventure and insight. Go in or go back, says Gollum. All right, there's that. Elven cloaks. You know what? I'm going to play that. I don't want to draw. The more time we have without drawing those is good. I don't want to use Bilbo's journal yet. I don't want to trade off yet because I want to have the courage in my hand. So I think for now, we're done with our turn. We'll draw 2 cards. There we go. Nice. And that's exactly what we need for our next one. 2 mystery for Frodo of the Shire. So now we don't have to draw a plot because we played Elven Cloaks. So I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, and then I'm going to trade out Bilbo's Cloak because we don't need it yet for one of these 2 adventure. We'll play the adventure, get him up here. Frodo must be on Galadriel space. Gollum and Samwise must be adjacent. So we can't quite do it yet, but we're going to work on that. And then I guess I should have moved Samwise here. That would have been more efficient. You know what? We are going to retcon that. Samwise could have gone here. No, we couldn't have to complete that. That's why I did that, because Into the Darkness required that. Okay, so we're good. Now we're going to play 2 of these. Courage, okay, that's fine. That'll help us get rid of stuff. We will flip over a plot. Space 4, that's actually perfect because we're going to have to get there to do this next one for the Shire. So we're going to put a web there. And then we're going to have Gollum go 1, 2, and play a courage to move there. Play a courage to remove that web. And then I think that's all I want to do. And then I will draw 2 cards. And I have a warfare and a warfare and a courage, so we're doing fine with all that. The book is kind of getting to that point where it's not laying flat, but that's okay. And then time for a plot. Honestly, it would be fine if it showed up where Frodo's at 3. 3 is here. You can deal with that pretty easily. So these are not bad spaces for them to be currently. So back to my turn though. We're gonna go 1, 2, and I think I'm gonna go spend 1 to go 3, and then I'm gonna use a courage to remove that one, and then I'm gonna spend the other courage to get next to, because if we can just get going, I think that's better. So we'll get next to here. We're adjacent to Galadriel now. Frodo's at Galadriel's spot. We can spend the 2 mystery. If you do not find a way, no one will. So we'll spend the 2 mysteries and get to draw 2 story cards, not as part of our turn, but as part of another courage. Nice. And then we need to get. We'll read it in a second. That's just for completing the challenge. So we're doing okay so far. 1 and 2 more for our draw phase. So we need to get Sam and Frodo to different exit spaces. Gollum can be on either exit space, and then we complete the chapter. Okay, so now we draw our plot card for 6. That's great, actually. That's fine, because Frodo can go that way and deal with these. All right, so my turn again. Frodo's going to go up here. Samwise is going to go this way because they get separated, right? And we don't need these mystery at all anymore, so we're going to use some of that to do some additional movement. But first we'll deal with this. We'll spin that courage to deal with this web here. And then we're going to go and do 2 more movement. 1, 2, to get Sam down here to 9. And we haven't seen 9 yet either, so that's fine. Because we've done 7, 4, 3, 6. And then I'm going to trade this out to get Bilbo's journal. And then we're just going to take Bilbo's journal and get 2... oh no, oops, oh no. Sorry, that was unfortunate. We were here, here, 9. Okay, we're good. We're still good. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna play Bilbo's journal to get 2 courage out so that we can deal with webs. I know that I have a warfare and adventure over here, so we're doing well with that. And draw our plot card. It's going to be a 12, and 12 is here. Not a big deal though, because we can deal with this one. And so it's back. I forgot to draw my 2 cards. No, I don't get to draw 2 cards because I played Bilbo's journal. That's right. So back to me. I'm going to go 1, 2, play this to remove that one. We're going to use Golem to help us deal with the other web, probably. And we're doing well. We're still doing well. We're going to go 1. There's a warfare. We need that. And we have an adventure over here, and then a mystery. Okay, so we're doing good. And then 5. Where's 5 at? Spot 5 is here. That's a little bit more troubling. But we do have Golem that can go deal with that. So, and actually that's easier for him to deal with than this one. So I think we're okay. We're good. So back to me. I'm going to go 1, 2, have Golem deal with that. And I'm going to trade out for... Have we seen... How many adventure cards have we seen? Have we seen a lot of adventure cards? Let's see. Not a lot of adventure cards. 1, 2... We have the 3rd one over there. Maybe I will trade out for a 1 ring just as a backup in case. And then I'll draw my 2 cards. Sorry. Shuffle those because I'd grab 3, put 1 back. All right, we got insight and an adventure. Okay, so we have everything we need for the narrow escape. We just have to get everybody to the exits, and then we can do that. So that's good. But what plot are we going to have? This could mess us up. 15. That messes up a little bit because this will go on Frodo's space, and we don't have a... so we do have that 1 ring, though. Okay. So we could do 2 matching cards, too, but I don't know that that's what I want to do. It's my turn. We're going to go 1, 2. We're going to play the 1 ring, advance that. Not a big deal right now to remove this one. And then we still need to go 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're going to draw. So we'll just move Golem up 1 is what we'll do. We'll spin this 1 to move Golem up 1. Actually, no, we won't. We won't do that. We're going to, just in case... No, we have 2 webs here. We're fine. And we already did the one that went on Frodo's space, so we're fine. So we are going to do that. We're gonna move Golem up 1. And then we're going to draw our 2 cards. 1 and 2. All right, there's a courage. That's great. So Golem can deal with this one if we had to. And then our plot is going to be a 10. All right, that's not a big deal. Back to me. We're gonna go Frodo 1, 2, Golem 1, 2. That's fine. I think we're gonna do that because now we can place 1 more out, 9, and that goes here, and that's behind all of them. Not a big deal. I forgot to draw my 2 cards though, but we're fine because we just go. I got a Great Eagle and a Foul. So it's my turn. We move Golem up to here. We play the Adventure and the Warfare card, and everybody's where they're supposed to be. So we get to complete this adventure. That one I did not have problems with the first time I played with either. It's a pretty easy one. You do have to spin a ring, but that's not a big deal because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces left that we can use on ring cards. So we're good, and we're ready for Chapter 8, the final chapter. Really looking forward to this.